Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today, Jhanzeb Hashmi is again on your video stream with a topic very common and should be discussed daily. This is what the Prophet ﷺ said. They talk about your death daily for so many times. I don't exactly remember the number of times you are supposed to remember death, but it is quite number of times that you should remember death daily, so that you have a fear in your heart that you have to die and you will be made accountable of the deeds you have been doing in this world. So this is what my topic today is, that life is a gift of Allah Rabbul Alameen Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, and we should not waste it, and we should not just lead a life without any objectives and aims. Our aim should be to please Allah. The entire life should be spent in to please Allah. This is the basic requirement of a human being. That is the reason we have been sent here, and we are Shafal Makhluqat, the supreme creation, just because that we have the power to choose between good and evil. And to choose between good and evil is the only power we have. And what happens when we die? Everybody has to die. That is a fact. We know that no one after his death, after he being buried in the grave, has come again out of the grave and said that, okay, look, I am alive again. No, it has not been the case, and it can never be the case. So we have to prepare ourselves for the questions which would be asked to us on the day of judgment, and after we go into the grave. So being Muslims, we have full faith that once we will go to the grave, and if we are good soul, we will be taken to the heavens, and the gates of the heavens will be opened, and the Almighty Allah will say, "Oh my righteous soul, go to the Illiyin and till the day of resurrection, and see the paradise, and enjoy yourself and sleep tight." And if we are a bad soul, God forbid, Allah na kare, we are a bad soul, so the gates of the heavens will not be opened, and we will be thrown back into the grave, and the hell door will be open, and the heat will be so much from that hell coming to our body that our body will roast. And that is a fact that is going to happen if we will do the bad deeds. We have to accept this fact. It is not a fantasy. Look, if somebody is doing bad deeds, he is hurting people, he is damaging things, and he is being evil, he will be answerable for his deeds. What is an argument that he will not be? Because if somebody is doing good and somebody is doing bad, so the reward should be there and the recompense should be there. That is, retribution should be there, and retribution would be, because no one will be just left because he's done bad things and he's a favorite. No, it's not like that. Yes, one thing which is the foremost requirement is believing in one Allah, the oneness of Allah, not ascribing partners with Him. That is the foremost requirement. And somebody lives his life without ascribing partners on the Almighty, All Merciful, All Magnificent Allah, then inshallah ta'ala he will be guided. And it is the fact, once who has a firm belief on Allah, Allah guides him, and guides him to the correct path. And the correct path is to help others, to be good to others, to be good in everything, and he helps him. And if somebody does not believe in the oneness of Allah, and he does not have fear of Allah in his heart, and he is ascribing partners with Allah, na'uzubillah, then he will be retributed, he will be doing bad things. This is the message today, and this is very common. I know everybody knows it, but what I was thinking today was that if I die, right now, if I die and I'm sent back into this grave, and what will happen then? I will be taken to the Lord of the worlds, and the gates of the heavens will be open, and He will say, "Oh my righteous deed," Allah Almighty will say to me. and then I will be shown the paradise. And what would be the, you know, the pleasure it would be. And what of somebody who is not facing this pleasure and is also called back, and he's been given the hell. So what a bad thing for him would be. So, and once I'm in the paradise, my parents and everybody I love is there, and who's are there, and the untouched who's, and um, every wine with which I'll not be intoxicated, or will not be, you know, the hangover will not be there, and I will be relaxed in the heavens, and what a pleasure it would be. So I'm trying to tell you people that lead a good life, and only a good life can be, led is by creating a, you know, firm faith in your heart that Allah is there, and no one except Allah is the one who should be submitted in all respects. And the existence of Allah and the fear of Allah should be brought in your heart, and ask guidance from Him, and He certainly will guide you, inshallah ta'ala. And once He starts guiding you, then you know what they say. The boat is at the sahil, at the what is sahil, like harbor or a bank, right? So that was the message today. Okay.